Hey y'all, it's me, Majority, out here today to teach you a little bit about how to fix audio files using free video editing software in 2020 and beyond. Even when I just kind of went in on the mic, well, you can fix that too. But I'm not trying to fix my own stuff. This is actually for a friend and some friends over on my family, the Baton Moppers. It's this new channel I think you need to check out. But anyways, before I get more in on them, I want to get in on this software, Shotcut. I've been using this for over a year, and it's been very reliable. It's completely free, barely any issues. There are some issues with it crashing on occasion if you don't know what you're doing, but in time you'll understand how to prevent it from crashing. If your computer's running at good speed, it exports videos just fine. You have multiple export options here. But what I really like is even that you can export to MP3 and other audio files if you want to just listen to stuff after the fact. If you do long form content, this is perfect. But anyways, what you get first is this box that says projects. Don't start like dragging things down yet. Just make it a project, call it what you want, and go from there. Let's just call this audio test. Okay, and what I really like about Shotcut is that you have the options to add as many video tracks, audio tracks as you want. Reason this is really nice is because some video editing softwares give you limits or they make you pay to get more. I've never run into any issues with having too many on the timeline here. It's if anything, maybe it causes the video to render a little bit slower, but it's never been a major issue. So this is really nice because, like, especially if you're editing an audio file where you have at least two or more people talking and a song that you want to put on, you got audio track 1, 2, and 3, and then you got your video track 2, which could be playing audio too. But here's the button.
I'm Alvin,
and I'm Thomas,
and we are
the Baton Mappers.
Hey, the
Baton Mappers. What are they? The Baton Mappers, Baton Moppers? I don't know, but they're a dope YouTube podcast channel I think you should check out. So this is the recent box, and what you do is you take any files that you have, be they audio or video, and you drag them into the recent box. From there, you double-click on whatever file you're adding, and then make sure you have the right track here. I have video 1. Boom, there's that. So like that's added to the front of the timeline. Now, you can even just use the arrow keys to go up, down from there. I have Alvin's audio file, and I have Thomas's audio file here. Let's just hear Alvin. Hi, I'm Alvin, and I'm here today to talk to you about the Nintendo 64, which is a console. Okay, Alvin's at like minus 10 or so, minus 12, but I mean he's really enunciating on the console and stuff. But let's just get him on the track first. You don't use the plus option if you want to just save time. Make sure your cursor is where you want to add it, and then just hit overwrite onto the audio track. And then same thing, you were going to do that with Thomas. We're going to overwrite him there. Now I think his is in response to Alvin, so we can just kind of move him a little later. Let's just do a dry play and see how it sounds.
I'm Alvin,
and I'm Thomas,
and we are
the Baton Mappers.
Hey, the
Baton Mappers. Hi, I'm Alvin, and I'm here today to talk to you about the Nintendo 64, which is a console. Yo, I subscribe to these guys. Hey, Alvin, I'm Thomas, and I can't believe you've said that about the Nintendo 64, which is actually my favorite console. It can't be your favorite console because it's actually my favorite console. Did you know? The Nintendo 64 is a console. No way. Okay, notice, like, I'm looking very closely at the waveforms here because, Thomas is talking at about minus 17 while Alvis is about here. You want your audio levels to be below, I'd say about minus 3. Once it starts getting above minus 3, it starts getting really sharp. What I like to use, this is my go-to, is an audio filter. You have the option of either adding it to the track as a whole or to the individual file. You go to, first off, filters here, then add, and then limiter. This is a godsend, and here's why. You can raise the volume by as much as 20. I'm not sure what dB stands for. It kind of looks like a headphone, though, so it's a good way to remember it. We know that Thomas is a little softer, so maybe we want to give him like an extra 5 or so, but we do want this audio file to be really listenable. The limit caps how high the audio files will go. So if you have it at -3, no audio portion is going to go above -3 on the audio track. So let's just hear it comparatively from Alvin and Thomas. The Nintendo 64, which is a console. Hey Alvin, I'm Thomas, and I can't believe you've said that about the Nintendo 64, which is actually my favorite console. It can't be your favorite console because it's actually my favorite console. Did you know the Nintendo 64 is a console? You see how much better that sounds? And at no point did it even really come close to -3. But say like Thomas is going wild at something that Alvin says about the Nintendo 64. Well, then the limiter, that's where that comes into play. I just want to add the image that they asked for on the screen. And we're going to add it up here. There's a little bonus strategy for you. Okay, and you can drag it as long as you want. You could even do a little fade or something. Okay, let's just say this is super loud though. Like Alvin was really coming in, and with that Nintendo 64, like boom, he's going like 10 above, right? Let's just I don't want to graze your ears here, but brace yourselves. The Nintendo 64, which is a console. See, he's getting close. If you really bump it up, let's hear it. Console. See, it doesn't even go above 0, so it's really not that bad. I guess he's got a good mic or something, but in any case, let's put it at -3.2. Console. See, that's not bad, right? When you're done, when everything's balanced or whatever, well, what I recommend is try and keep them, pretty equal, because you want, if let's say they have a whole podcast going together, you really want this whole audio file to be very similar. So it's not like you have to listen up and down per person. So, I mean, I know that he was 5 below Thomas. So, I would probably put Thomas a little bit higher, and Thomas was speaking soft and whatever. So, but they're both at -3 and 13.7. If you even like that filter and you want to just copy it over, you go to copy filters, and then you go to that filter and just paste it over. Say you wanted it for their intro here, boom. You could also do it on the track itself. I know I was saying that before, but anyways, a lot of cool things you can do with the audio filter, and boom, they've got a decent setup for their video on the Nintendo 64. Why it matters. Anyways, that's for Alvin and Thomas. I hope these guys do great with their podcast channel. It seems like they're doing some really good stuff. I'll have a link in the description below to the Baton Moppers. Muppers, I don't know. It's one of those things. But yeah, thanks for watching, y'all. If you like the video, be sure to subscribe for more good stuff. Maybe I'll teach you a little bit more with Shotcut if you're interested. A lot of good stuff to teach. So with that being said, catch you later.